everyone. I think it's day 26 of 365 days of being grateful. I'm losing I'm losing track and like losing momentum. I don't know. I just been kind of like floating the last couple days. Not really here. My truck is getting out of control and I don't know. I really think I need to get home and get a reset in and like get out of this truck for a while and just disconnect from the road, and I don't know. I definitely need to start moving. I need to get my fit boots out and break them in. Ugh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a break from these videos for a while. Like I like doing them, not really, but yeah, I don't know. I like sharing my story. I don't really like doing that either. A huge part of me just wants to be like left alone. Just want to be alone. Just want to, I don't know. I think I might put these videos on hold until after, like, I'm going to continue until I go home. And then once I get back in April, like on April 1st, I think I'm going to stop doing these. Well, I think that March 31st is going to be the last day I do these because I need to get, I don't know, I need to spend time with Jesus. And I feel like I'm just like so focused on these videos, and I've cut out TikTok, I've cut out Instagram, I've cut out Facebook. I've cut out talking to anybody on the phone, with the exception of my husband, because we're still trying to figure things out, and my daughter, my children, the ones that are talking to me. My son's about to go to the army, and I don't know. I have so much going on. Ugh. Y'all need to check out the video before this one was really good. There's only 3 views. What the heck? That was one of the best ones. Anyway, today's gonna be light. I've been having this one in the vault for a while. Now, a lot of I don't know if I said this before, a lot of my videos are going to be about trucking, okay? And I know that a lot of people, unless you're a truck driver, you're not going to be able to relate. But there are still things that you can find in your life that you know what? I consider myself a very optimistic person. I consider myself to be unbothered for the majority of for the most part, right? I didn't realize how many things annoy me until I started doing these videos. Like, I'm thinking there's no way I can come up with 365 things that annoy me, because like I will be lucky to come up with 5. Dude, we're on 26 and like I have not had a hard time finding things, let's just say. So anyway, this next one, it has to do with trucking. It's these freaking curtains, okay? Now, the curtain itself is not the problem, because I absolutely love having curtains in my truck. I mean, that's the only way that we can get privacy, right? Well, unless we buy those sunshades, which I do plan on doing. It's just going to cost me like $300 to get the ones. They are really, really thick. They're silver. They attach themselves to the windows. They have one here and one there and then one across the front, and what it does is it literally keeps the heat out and it drops your inside temperature 20 degrees. Okay, so they're not just like some regular run-of-the-mill sunshade that you're having to pay $300 for. They're really good quality, and they're really good investment, because it's going to help keep my idling down and help keep the truck cool. the more that we keep the idle down, the more fuel we save, the more we get a payout at the end of the year for profit sharing. So anyway, win-win-win all around. And these here, lovely little things. Okay, so you probably can't see. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, so you can see here. Hold on, if I can get it to. I wish I could get one out of here, but they're just, all they are is little plastic. And they don't even like, I don't know if it's that sucks, or if you look, hold on, where is it? There's a screw right there that's coming loose. Oh my God, dude. I don't like these rails, and I don't like these little, I don't know what you would call them, pegs. I don't know, discs, pegs, whatever. I don't know. They stuck, okay? And when you're trying to close the curtains, it's supposed to just slide across real easily, right? Well, it doesn't. Let me, hold on. See how it gets caught? It gets caught, and it's, oh my God, it's such a pain in the butt. Oh my God. Okay, here. Get this. You really have to fight with it, okay? And it's such a pain. So I really can't wait to get those sunshades. But like, the fact that screw is loose, I'm gonna have to dig out my smaller screwdriver because the one I have in here does not fit. It keeps it from closing all the way. And actually, I'm gonna tell you what I do like about it is it's got these Velcro, okay? My International, all right, the one I had before this, was, the rail was awesome. Like, I never had any issues with the rail. The screws stayed in. They had little discs that were already in place in the track, okay? So all you had to do is snap on these posts into the little discs or whatever. I'm pretty sure that was, I don't know, but it just it slid like butter, and it was so nice. But it had magnets to hold it closed, and if you just made one false move and like hit it, it would just come opening up. I can't tell you how many times I almost hit it, or I hit it and it almost came open and I was naked, like in a flash. The whole truck stopped. So that was the negative for that. But this one here has Velcro, and I actually do like that about these curtains. And again, I do like the curtains. They do, you know, block the light really, really well. When I tell you, I mean, the light still shines through the top of the curtains, but not much. And they do block out heat. However, because they're not up against the windows, the heat can come into the cab. But yeah, these things are a pain. They really are. And these up here that are like the really big ones on this side and this side, they close in the back portion. I don't even mess with those. Okay, those are even worse because they're big and bulky and long, and they're even harder to close. I'm like, forget it, dude. I don't like it closed anyway. I get claustrophobic back there. Now, when we were teaming, nope, we didn't use them in, and then even. We didn't use them then either. Because the reason why we didn't use them when we were teaming, okay, when you close these curtains, all right, it's all great and it's all good and fine. But if your driver needs to get something from the back there and they open those curtains, it brings all the light in. So what we did was we took a blanket and we hung it from the sleeper, which blocked all of the light you know, and so they could come in, he could go in and out if he wanted to, which we didn't use the curtain, we just used that, we didn't need it, and never disturb me or whatever, and vice versa. But yeah, that's my gripe today. I'm still grateful for them, even though it's a pain and it's a challenge. I still would rather close these, but I do leave them open sometimes. Like, I just don't feel like messing with them. I'll pull them to the edge of this window here, like this, and leave it, and that's it. And then I'll just leave the front part open, because sometimes I just don't feel like messing with it. That doesn't happen often, and it's definitely not like typically in a regular truck stop. I usually do that at the terminal, where I know that, like, well, I don't know this for sure, but I feel safer. Anyway, that's the one I've got today. I apologize. It's nothing spectacular, nothing really deep. I don't have any, like, revelations to give you today. Other than just be grateful, you know? Jesus is good in everything. Even these blah days that, you know, I just don't know. I'm just like floating through. I'm just really sad. Really, really sad. It's really heavy. I don't like it. But I know that Jesus is going to get me through, and everything will be good on the other side. I guess I should probably open this so y'all can see me. My little fuel. My little fuel pumps from my cell phone. I absolutely freaking love these. They're so adorable. Oh my god. Anyway, I love you guys, and thank you for listening and coming on this journey with me and being patient and all the things, and your love and support mean everything to me. And I have 63 subscribers. Like, what even? I hadn't even been paying attention, and next thing I know, I got 63, and I'm like, what? That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you guys. It means a lot that I can share my stories with you guys, and I would love for you. I mean, feel free to share your stories in the comments. You know, I love hearing everybody else's walks with Jesus and their experiences, their struggles, their lessons. I mean, I learn from every story that I'm ever told, so I'm all about it. Like, I don't want to be the only one talking. I get tired of hearing myself. I don't really like listening to myself because I already know what's going on up here, you know? I only talk so other people can hopefully be blessed by my experiences and don't do the same stupid stuff I do or make the same mistakes I do. I don't see that happening, though, because I mean, we can learn from each other, but as far as for, like, mistakes, we only learn from them by actually living them, right? We're hands-on learners. Anyway, well, I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and as always, Romans 8:28. So be grateful in everything you do and have, and remember that God does not waste anything. He is a very intentional God, and there is nothing that happens that will not benefit you in some way. And yeah, always choose Jesus, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys.